Hello and welcome back to another merchandise review from White Album 2. Now today, as you can probably tell from the collar, we are checking out a White Album 2 t-shirt featuring Setsuna. Now, I guess before I get into it, I'll go ahead and show you the whole shirt because I have a spiel about the good, the bad, and the ugly. The ugly definitely not being Setsuna because Setsuna is beautiful. The printing on this shirt is really, really well done. This is her in her wedding outfit. You've probably seen this pose on a number of different merchandise. You have the wedding wall scroll, they have the card sleeves, they have the tapestry. There's so many different pieces of merch with this on it. And this is the t-shirt. This is part of a pair. Kazusa also got her own t-shirt, and this was released at the Aquaplus 2020 Summer Fair. About once or twice a year, Aquaplus will release a bunch of different merch from their different series, and they're usually the higher end pieces of merch. So this is what they released in the summer of 2020. You have Setsuna, White Album 2. The font they use is kind of funny on this. On the bottom left, we have Setsuna Ogiso, White Album 2, once again. Now, my complaints. Look at the collar. First of all, look how much pulling there is in the fabric of the collar. This is so bad. Like, I'm sorry. The shirt is amazing, but look at that. If you wear that, it just looks weird. Even just laying it out, it looks strange. The collar is so small also. This is a size L, which is pretty big. I mean, the whole shirt takes up my entire table, but the collar is so tiny and weird. It looks like a jester's collar because of how tightly the material is pulled there. So that's a huge negative. It doesn't even have a tag, right? It's like they thought it through. They're like, we don't want a tag. The tag would be ugly. But then who sewed this shirt? My other thing is also the seams here. In this part of the sleeve, there's too much fabric for how tightly they sewed it. So you can kind of see the sleeve is going to end up hanging over and folding this weird corner in the armpit, which is either going to be itchy or ugly or both. So that's not amazing. I hate that. I don't love that. The only time it looks normal is if it's up like this. And whose arm does that? You know, that's not how arms work. Arms fall at the side, and it just comes out weird. So honestly, a big loss of points as far as the seams go in this shirt. This sleeve's not as bad, but you can tell it goes upward again. And if you were to put your arms down, the whole shirt like folds down. So I don't know. Honestly, I could forgive the sleeves if it weren't for this weird, look how tiny it is. Look at the tiny collar. It's just strange. The printing, however, is really nice. The material on this t-shirt, you can kind of tell with all the holes, is that breathable kind of workout fabric. This is the type of stuff you'd want to wear at the gym. Really sweat wicking, really nice. They do warn, however, on the website that you need to be really careful when washing this, as you could probably imagine. The colors will tend to bleed. So especially with a higher end limited time piece of merch like this, I definitely wouldn't recommend actually wearing it. But even for display purposes, I can't get over it. I can't get over how ugly that is. Now, unlike a lot of the White Album 2 t-shirts, this one actually has a backside. It's not extremely detailed, but you can tell it's kind of a higher caliber than a lot of the other clothes they've done. So, oh God, this color is so ugly. So a lot of it is just going to be these triangles. It's just this kind of cool red fabric. And it looks really cool when put next to Kazusa's because Kazusa's is a nice purple, which we will review in a different video if you want to check that out. But here we have Setsuna's name. Again, the font is just kind of funny to me. And then White Album 2. Now, what the heck happened? What the heck happened, Aquaplus? Why did you do this? It's hard, right? Look how thick this seam is. It's like 0.5 centimeter thick on this seam. And it's hard. It's just ugly in every conceivable way. So when you lay it flat like this, it even sticks up. I mean, you can't even wear that properly without it looking just odd. So I shouldn't complain so much. This is such a beautiful t-shirt otherwise. Why would they ruin the collar like that? Other than that, an amazing piece of merch. Honestly, if you fold it where the collar is not visible, you could probably make this into a beautiful framed piece of art. Wearability, though, much lower than the previous t-shirts, which you can find in our other videos, because I do like White Album 2 t-shirts. This one's just, they were so focused on making this art as gorgeous and beautiful as possible that they, I don't know. I guess they spent all their budget on the art and then didn't have any budget left for the seamstresses. But in any case, thank you so much for joining me on today's merch review from White Album 2. I hope you'll check out Kazusa's video, which I will post in a separate link, and I will do other merch videos as well in the future. So hope to see you there. And until then, hope you take care. See you.